إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الصلاة والسلام على من نزل عليه القرآن محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. As you can see, I have in here Madinah book 2. Alhamdulillah, we were able to complete the book 1 successfully, and then we went through the grammar lessons. And the grammar lessons, as I said, they were about 12 or 11 lessons in total. And as I said, they were very important in our grammar. Studying this book, we need two aspects: vocabulary and then grammar aspect. The vocabulary has to do with understanding of some words and then verbs and a lot of other things as we are studying through. But the grammar lessons has to deal with, and that is, as I said, is one of the most important parts that increases our understanding of the Quran. Because as we go further, we are going to delve into different aspects of grammar. We'll study surf, we'll study a whole lot of things, but just that the beginning aspect, the foundation, plays a very important role. So that was why we made separate session for the grammar, because if you have a good background in it, in the basics, when you go into surf and other aspects, it will be very, very easy. It will be very easy. But when the foundation is weak and we go into those aspects, we will not find it very easy as we want. So, inshallah, we are continuing book 2 here. And the book 2 is made up of a total of 13 lessons, as you can see here. We are going to look at 13 lessons in total. And that will be for the book 2 of this book. Okay. So without wasting much time, we are just going into the lesson 1 today. We are just going to the lesson 1. So let's quick start. Okay, so we have here Ad-Darsul Awwal, lesson 1. Ad-Darsul Awwal, lesson number 1. And this lesson number 1 is basically a dialogue, not necessarily dialogue, but it's just someone who is talking about his home, is describing his home, his house, and what is inside his house. And basically, they brought it to teach us something, not necessarily interested in telling us about someone's house, but the main theme of this particular lesson is focusing on Ya al-Mutakallim. We have Ya al-Mutakallim. Let's explain it a bit before we come and read from the book. So observe. Okay. I hope you have been seeing this Ya a lot. Okay, it is called Ya al-Mutakallim. Al-Mutakallim simply means the one who is speaking. So right now, as I am speaking, I am Mutakallim. So it is called Ism Fa'il. As we go study Ism Fa'il, the one who is speaking, the one who is speaking is called Mutakallim. So right now, if I say, for example, I have in front of me here, let's say a pen, right? Pen. So if I see Kalami, my pen, right? My pen. So as I'm saying my pen, the one who is speaking, the mind is referring to the one who is speaking, right? You can say my pen and it will mean someone's pen. When you say my pen, the mind refers to the one who is speaking. It refers back to the one who is speaking. So that's what called Ya al-Mutakallim. That Ya is returning to, it's like a domir, an attached pronoun, domir al-muttasil. that refers back to the one who is speaking. So it comes, we all basic Arabic. This one we have been seeing it a lot. Like kalami, kitabi, daftari, that ending with ya is all called a ya mutakallim. And it comes to mean most of the time my. So that's much of what we are going to study in this lesson. So for example, here kalamun. Kalamun is a pen. But if you add it, if you attach it to it, it will mean kalami, my pen. And when it comes, what happens is that the Dhamma cannot coexist. So what happens is that it cannot coexist with Dhamma, like here. So when it is attached, definitely, here we'll have to take Kesra. The last letter will have to take Kesra, like here. So kalami, for it to be pronounced very well. Other than that, assuming there is Dhamma here, how will you pronounce it? So when it's Dhamma, it will be very difficult to pronounce. So most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, Kesra, it will preceded by Kesra. Okay, so that's how it is conjugated. So when it is attached, it will mean my. For example, Allah says, Ya ibadi, my slaves. Ibadun means slaves. But Ya ibadi, you see the ending with this Ya, my slaves. So in that order. So it refers to it returns back to the one who is speaking. And it means my. Okay, so now let's read from the book itself. So as you can see here, Baiti, my house. So Baiti here means my house. It is initially Baitun, but Baiti, my house, right? So this is all called the Ya Mutakallim. It means my. Okay. So that's how you write my in Arabic. You just simply add the Ya to the ending of the noun. And it depends on the spelling of the noun. If it is just normal, like the one we have been seeing regularly, ending with Dhammatain, you have to change it to Kesra, the last letter, and then you attach the Ya. So let's read here. We have here. Okay. So someone is speaking. So the one speaking is, as I said, is called the mutakallim. So he is the one speaking. Haza baiti, this is my house. Baiti amam al-masjidi. Baiti amam al-masjid. My house is in front of the masjid. This is a Zorf Makan. You can remember. Zorf Makan. So that is why this one is taking Kesra. This one is called adverb of place. Adverb of place. The last time we explained amama, in front, khalfa, at the back, or back of something. Yamini, right of something. Yasara, left of something. Fawqa, on top of something. Tahta, below something. So all these things we saw, you can remember I kept it in a particular table for you. You have to have this at your fingertips. This adverb of place. So, and we said when they come, they are jar. The noun coming after them will be majrur. It will end with kesra. So like here, amam al-masjidi. So that is why here he's having kesra. So he says, baiti, my house. Jamilun is beautiful. Fihi hadiqatun saghiratun. Fihi hadiqatun saghiratun. In it, you can remember fi is a harf jar, which means in. So this, let me point out something here. This, this ha, I hope you can see it. It is a domir al-muttasil. It is a domir al-muttasil. So fi means in. And if you can remember, we did some of the domir al-muttasil. You can remember ha and then ha. And then a whole lot of other domir al-muttasil. It means it. It. So in it. So fi, you just attach it. In it. Fi initial means in. If you attach it, as you said, it's an attached pronoun, which means it. So in it. I hope that is clear. So he now says, so why did he say Why didn't he say fiha? If it was to be feminine, you can remember the ha is a pronoun for feminine nouns. So this ha is returning back to what? It is returning back to what? It is returning back to this one. I hope that is clear. So this one is returning back to this one. So he's saying, like he's literally saying, fi baiti, in my house. But he doesn't want to repeat it. He now says in it. So we just use the ha as the pronoun and attach it to fihi. And right now what we want is that this one is masculine. That's why he's using baitun is masculine. It's a masculine noun. It doesn't have ta marbuta. It doesn't have any of the signs of femininity. So that's why it is taking ha fihi. But if it was to be assuming like this one, hadikatun, you can see it is feminine. So you should have used fiha. I hope that is clear, because feminine pronoun goes with feminine nouns, and masculine nouns goes with masculine pronouns. I hope that is clear. Okay. So fihi, in it, in my house, hadiqatun is a garden. Hadiqatun means garden. Hadiqatun means garden. So we have hadaiqa wa a'naba. Hadaiqa, that's the plural of hadiqatun. Hadiqatun. Okay, so hadiqatun is a garden. So hadiqatun saghiratun is small garden. A small garden. Hazihi ghurfati. This is my room. Hazihi ghurfati. This is my room. So ghurfatun. Just change it. Ghurfati. This is my room. Okay, and then you have here. Then we have here. Fiha. So we now see fiha. So I hope you can see. So observe. Fiha. I hope you can see. They didn't say fihi. They didn't say fihi. Why? Because ghurfatun, it was ghurfatun, ghurfati. So ghurfatun, you can see there was ta marbuta. You can see the ta, because they have opened it, they have attached the ya. That's why it is now this way. It's initial ta marbuta. So ghurfatun, it is feminine. So fiha, in it. So fihi and fiha both means in it. But one is for masculine and one is for feminine. Depends on the attached pronoun to the fi. Fi, in, ha, it, feminine. So in it, yani in group, in the room. Nafizatun. Nafizatun is the window. Fiha, in it. Nafizatun is a window. Kebiratun, big, a big window. Wa mirwahatun. Wa mirwahatun. Mirwahatun is the fan. The fan that inside your room. Is the fan. Wa mirwahatun jamilatun. A beautiful fan. Haza sariri. Haza sariri. This is my bed. Wa haza kursiyi. So you see kursiyun. So you're not saying kursiyi. And this is my chair. Right? This is my bed and this is my chair. Wa haza maktabi. And this is my table. Maktabun, table. Sa'ati wa qalam. Sa'ati, my watch. You can remember sa'atun, watch. Sa'ati, my watch. Wa qalami, and my pen. Wa kitabi, and my book. Alal maktabi is on the table. Sorry, are on the table. Are on the table. Are on the table. Automatically, there's no are or is. The copula word, you remember the last time we said it. Is or are, it is not in Arabic. You just write it. It is assuming to be there. Okay. على المكتب are on the table. وحقيبتي and my bag تحت, so you can remember, you can see تحت, under or below. حقيبتي, my bag is below. المكتب is below the maktab, the table. نافذة غرفتي مضاف إليه. نافذة غرفتي my room's window. You see, my room's window or window of my room. مضاف إليه. مفتوحة is open. It's opened. مفتوحة is opened. You can remember مفتوحة. هذه غرفة أخي. This is my brother's room. غرفة أخي مضاف إليه. My brother's room. You see? Okay. This in itself is mudaf ilay. And then it is, and then this is also mudaf ilay. Okay. Watilka ghurfatu ukhti, and this is my sister's room. Ukhtun is sister. So ukhti, my sister's room. Ghurfatu akhi kabiratun. My brother's room is big. Wa ghurfatu ukhti sagiratun. So sagiratun is the opposite of kabiratun. Sagiratun means small, kabiratun means big. And why is it not sagirun or kabirun? There is a tamarbuta. Why? Because the noun they are returning to is feminine to begin with. And feminine adjective must go with feminine nouns. Masculine adjective must go with masculine nouns. Okay. Sagiratun. Okay. So, ghurfatu akhi amama ghurfati. Ghurfatu akhi, my brother's room. Amama, in front of. Amama. Ghurfati is in front of my room. Wa ghurfatu ukhti, and my sister's room. Amama al-matbakhi is in front of the matbakhi. Al-matbakhi. Amama al-matbakhi. The matbakhun is the what? Is the kitchen. It's the kitchen. Amama al-matbakhi is in front of the kitchen. Li akhun wahidun. You can remember lam al-mulk. Lam al-mulk. Lillahi. To Allah belongs. So you now say li. You bring the lam al-mulk and attach yourself. I told you this ya is ya mutakallim. It means my. Or possession, it returns to you. So if you bring lam al-mulk means possession. And if you attach it, it means li, I have. So li ahun, I have. Li ahun wahidun. Wahidun means one, right? So ahun wahidun, one brother. Ahun wahidun, one brother. So li ahun wahidun, I have one brother. Ismuhu, his name, Usamatu. His name is Usama. His name is Usamatu. Wali ukhtun wahidatun. Wali ukhtun wahidatun. And I have ukhtun, sister. Wahidatun, one sister. One sister. So when it is feminine, definitely you add the ta marbuta. Okay, if it is feminine, we'll attach the ta marbuta. Of course, there is a lesson where we'll look at the adad and ma'dud. We'll learn the numbers. There's a lesson that is, designated for learning of these numbers. So when we get to there, we'll learn the numbers and how to write them and how to to see this and such. So wali ukhtun wahidatun, and I have one sister. Ismuha, so it's not ismuhu, ismuha. Su'adu, her name is Su'ad. Abi wa ummi. Abi, my father, wa ummi, and my mother. Fi tilkal ghurfati. in that. You can see tilka, in that. Tilka al-ghurfati, in that room. Ghurfati al-kabirati, in that big room. In that big room. So this is na'at, and na'at. You can remember sifa, an adjective. The big room. Ana uhibbu abi wa ummi. Ana uhibbu. So this is a verb we are seeing. Uhibbu. Uhibbu. It means what? I like. Or I love. For example, if you say uhibbu Allah, I love Allah. Right? Everybody love Allah. So this one, as a huwa fi'l, this one is a fi'l. It's a verb we are coming across. So he says, uhibbu, ana uhibbu abi wa ummi. I love my father and mother. Wa uhibbu akhi, and I love my brother. Wa ukhti, and my sister. Okay. I hope that is clear. What's it? Let's continue. So we have here tamreen or tamarin exercises. They are giving us exercise. So ikra waqtub, read and write. Read and write. Man fi hadha al-bayti. Man fi hadha al-bayti. Who is in this room? Fihi hamidun. In it is Hamid. Maza fil hakibati. What is in the back? Fiha kitabi wa qalami wa daftari. In it, fiha hakibatun, ta marbuta, ha, not fihi. Okay, so fiha kitabi, my book, wa qalami, and my pen, wa daftari, and my notebook. Man fi sayyarati, who is in the car, right? Fiha, in it, ta marbuta, fiha, feminine, not fihi. Why? This is not masculine. Okay, so fiha abi wa ummi, in it is my father, wa ummi, and my mother, wa akhi, and my brother, wa ukhti, and my sister. Man fi masjidil jami'atil ana. Who is in the masjid of the Jami'ah? Mudaf ilay. Mudaf ilay. Man fi masjidil jami'atil ana. Who is in the Jami'ah, the university's mosque? Al-ana, right now. Al-ana means now. So man fi masjidil jami'atil ana. Who is in the masjid of the Jami'ah, of the university now? Ma fihi ahadun. There's nobody in it. Ma fihi ahadun. You can remember this ma. This ma is what we call ma what? We studied several types of ma, right? We studied several types of ma. We came across ma al-istifhamiyya. Ma al-istifhamiyya. For example, what is your name? Ma ismuka or masmuka. What is your name? So that ma is interrogative. Istifhamiyya. Istifham means question. So istifhamiyya, interrogative. So they are the same ma, but they can mean different things. But this ma is ma and nafi. We can remember we did adawatu nafi. Negation, at particles of negation in the grammar lessons. We look at laisa. You can remember la, ma. So this ma, for example, if you say mazhabtu, I didn't go. So that ma is a negation. It's used to negate a particular sentence. You see? Aha. So for example, Allah says, وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ. And they didn't kill him, neither do they crucify him. Allah talking about the issue of Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. You see, Allah says, وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ. They didn't kill him. The Christians have believed that they killed him or they crucified him. Allah says, وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ. Neither do they crucify him. You know. So, ma is a negation. So this one is negation. Don't confuse it with the istifham. They have the same spelling, all right, the same writing, the same pronunciation, but different. That ma is for, it can be used for questioning. It can also be used as a negation. And as we go further, we'll learn much about it. Okay. So here it comes for negation. So if you assuming it is not there, just neglect this now and read this one. Fihi ahadun. In it is one. Fihi ahadun. In it is one. Meaning there's one person inside. Fihi, in it. Ahadun, one. So it means in it is one. Right? But if you bring the ma fihi ahadun, no one. No one. So it will now negate this one. No one is in it. I hope that is clear. Okay. So we have ma istifhamiyya. Ma for asking question. Example, masmukia. And then we have ma for negation. Ma for negation. Okay. So don't be confused about it. Then we have here. Man fi hazihi al-ghurfati. Man fi hazihi al-ghurfati. Who is in this room? Hazihi al-ghurfati. Fiha al-mudiru. Or fiha al-mudiri. Sorry. Fiha al-mudiru. Fiha al-mudiru. In it is the principal. In it is the principal. So have here iqra. There's something some of you are learning here. Uhibbu abi wa ummi. I love my mother. My father and my mother. Uhibbu zamili. I love my. Zamilu means what? Your colleague, your mate. I mean your mate, whether at your classroom or your workplace or whatever, your mate or your colleague. That's what we call zamilun. So uhibbu zamili. I love my colleague or my mate. Now have here uhibbullaha. Uhibbullaha. I love Allah. Everybody love Allah, right? Uhibbul lughata al-arabiyya. Uhibbul lughata al-arabiyyata. I love Arabic language. Of course, that's why we are here, right? Yes. But we are here because of this one. Everything fall under this one, right? Okay. We're not just interested in Arabic, but for Allah. Okay. So, uhibbul lughata al-arabiyyata, right? We love Arabic language. So, I don't know whether you can figure out what is the relationship between this and this in terms of grammar. This and this. Is it mudaf ilay? Is it what is it? Is it I mean what's the relationship between this thing and this thing? What is it? I hope you can figure out. You have learned a bit of grammar. This cannot be mudaf ilay. Of course. Why? Alif wa lam. Mudaf does never take alif wa lam. If you can remember, la yadkhulu alayhi al. It will never take al. And then you can remember mudaf ilay. We say da'iman yu'rabu majrur kasra. It's having fatha, of course. So it can be mudaf ilay. But what is it? Lughata arabiyyata. What's the relationship? It is na'at wa man'ut. An adjective and a noun that is qualified. So this is the adjective and this is the noun. So that's why this one is having alif wa lam. This is also having alif wa lam. If you can remember, we said they must follow in a lot of things. There were 4 conditions, 4 rules that we mentioned. If you can remember, we said if this one is nakira or ma'rifa, so this one is ma'rifa, it is having alif wa lam. This will also have alif wa lam. I say they should also follow in gender. If this one is feminine, this will also be feminine. You can remember. And we said they must follow in Arab. If this one is having Fatha or Kesra or Dhamma, the last letter too here should have Fatha or Kesra or Dhamma. Hope you have not forgotten those rules. Yes, I think that was in the lesson number 9. Lesson number 9 of the Madinah book 1. So please, if you have forgotten this, you shouldn't forget. You can just quickly revise them. Those 4 rules of Mudaf and Mudaf Ilayh. Sorry, of Na'at and Man'ut, an adjective and the qualified noun. Okay, you have here Uhibbu Akhi wa Ukhti. We should have read this way, right? Should have read it this way. Okay. Uhibbu Akhi wa Ukhti. I love my brother and my sister. Uhibbu Ustazi. I love my Ustaz. Love my Ustaz, right? Uhibbu Nabiyya. Uhibbu Nabiyya. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I love the Prophet. I love the Prophet. Okay. I love the Prophet, right? Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So, this is the end of this particular lesson, inshallah. So, the lesson is short lesson. It is not long. And we will end the lesson here, inshallah. If there's anything, you can let us know and then we'll clarify it. Inshallah, we'll continue in the next lesson. Jazakumullahu khairan fi hayatikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa barakallahu li wa lakum fi Qur'an al-Hakim. ونفعني وإياكم بآياته والذكر الحكيم. السلام عليكم.